SMH. We're still very close, so we're still covering up the... but welcome back for the tomato stream for this Thursday, almost Friday, technically. We're just going to be generally doing the reading for the most part. I don't think we're going to have enough to do an actual 10 pull, sadly. So, we are here for the long haul. It shouldn't be a long story. Too bad the reading story itself doesn't actually get you many Stellarite dust. Pouring yourself a drink. Okay. Alright, also do the battle stages first too. Like all the extra stuff first. This isn't unlocked yet, so we don't get this just yet. And hopefully, we don't constantly disconnect. Like the most awkward thing about last stream was like constant disconnecting from the stream. Oh yeah, well also we've messed with the sliders a little for our tracking, so our eyes should be able to like close slightly more. Constantly changing things around. Wide area. Also having fun just using the upgraded Chitose from last event. Maybe the next thing that we should probably fix for our tracking is how well the mouth tracking is. But probably after this stream we're gonna do some video editing. So we need to upload our casual run through of all the last time stages with other new stuff. What are some A's? Please. We probably get 2 more stages of the side minigame. 2 more stages, so that's 200 more. Pinball. What is that, no. Okay. If that's how it be. Oh, it has a spring on the head. Guess that just means it's springy. Can we spring off the bottom? Probably not. And we definitely can't make that angle. Okay. There you go. Wish they would put more levels per day. Just have more levels in general, because it feels like there's never enough levels for this minigame specifically. Wait a second. Use 10 items? Yes. Yeah, we can totally do that. Gotta figure out which one has the items again. Definitely had item in it now. Alright, have to confirm. Go back. We just want to we don't want to spam items. Cycle. We need the extra standard pull. Bruh. 5 more. You know, one day we'll like actually remember how much power and angle we should put onto it. Wrong one. Does this one have an item too? You can combo them together? Nah, doesn't seem like it. Really just this one? We could bounce it, but we're not going to. We'll bounce it with this one, actually. Thing is, if we mess up the bounce, then we're kind of screwed. Make us feel more like a dummy. That should be the standard pull. If we pull a thing here, it'll help us for getting more pulls for limited character. Seem normal. Double gold's not bad, though. Not enough to get us a thing, is it? Oh, it is. 3. 3 plus 5? So we might actually be able to hit another 10 push. Oh, let's dump the stamina. Yeah, so we did just get another monthly in this game. Pretty much guaranteeing ourselves getting that pity. One cycle of light particle per second on the battlefield, each time increases the attack by 1%. Back up to 10 times. 2% at maximum. Increases auto attack damage. Does Shaya's thing count as auto attack damage? Doesn't it count as skill damage? Increased cloud flux damage by 1%. Light particle in additional effect. Each attack increases its own skill damage. Okay, that also works. His own ultimate damage by 7% for 5. You know what? That's actually a relatively good welfare. Feels like. Like, it's not bad. Let's give it a quick upgrade to 70 for now. We'll max out later if we have to. How many we have this? We saw a good amount. Half annoyed that it's what's it called? Using Deleuze instead of the light one. Ignore the fact that we never buy a battle pass, we're just too poor for that. Why is this going? Oh yeah, it's the this. If you're not interested in story, it is about the time that you should take leave, because we are going to be reading this story, and it's going to be probably pretty slow. So just heads up. Story time. You're walking not to. Finally, made it. This time, the client told me to meet them beneath Amor's monolith. Clearly, they're not expecting me to climb it, right? Since this commission supposedly doesn't involve any fighting, I came alone. Still, the fact that they specifically told me to come by myself feels a little strange. After all, the one who got me this job was... Oh, hi Alicia. Try to keep you waiting. So, what did you need me for? What's with that look on your face? You look like a little lab rat resigned to its fate. If you're really not feeling well, I could give you a full body examination first. No, that's not really necessary. No need for all that. Not today. Then you can relax. I didn't call you here to help with my research today. Really? Of course. Though I could always change my mind on the spot. There's no test subject more appealing to me than you. No thanks. Just get to the point already. It's not even an experiment, then you have a commission for me. That's right. More precisely, it's from an old friend of mine. One saved my life. Literally. Your friend? Is she a doctor too? I'm not quite an Arcanace doctor, but just a regular doctor. A doctor. More or less. She went to the same university as I did. Her name is Igna. Igna? Have you heard of the Eye of Grace, Tyrant? Eye of Grace, if I remember right, is an academic research institute under the Grace Imperium, right? You do know. Igna currently works there, and apparently the project she's been handling lately is short on people. For certain reasons, I'm still not in a position to stroll openly through the streets of Amor City. So, I recommended you to her instead. Research project? I don't have any professional medical background. Big projects always end up outsourcing. So, basically the temp is gonna get blamed if anything goes wrong? When I think of capable, well-read people, you're the first one who comes to mind. Though, I do get the feeling she never intended to ask me in the first place. What she actually asked was whether I knew anyone who she could bring in to help. I doubt I was ever under consideration. So I mentioned you to her to just test the waters, and she immediately got very excited. She told me she absolutely had to work with you. Do you two know each other? I don't think I've met her. It seems that your fame precedes you then, Tyan. I just never expected so many people to recognize your worth. Yet here I am, wishing I could keep you all to myself. Coming from you? That somehow doesn't make me happy. Wait a second. Don't tell me this friend of yours is also one of those... Don't worry, he is not a mad scientist. At the very least, she is not the kind who'd want to strap you to an examination table and experiment on you. Sharing. Still, you should probably watch out. Maybe she's just hiding her obsession behind a respectable facade. I've known her for a long time, but even now, still have no idea what's really on her mind. So, is she actually normal or not? Never mind. Back to the point. What exactly is this commission about? That I have absolutely no idea. Huh? Apparently it involves confidentiality. She said she would explain the details in person. But she did explicitly say that there won't be any combat involved, so you don't need to worry about that. Huh? Will you take it? If there's no fighting involved, then I should be okay going alone. Yes. Oh, hi! Someone else is here. Oh, she doesn't look like an adult. Is that a lost kid? Flowers. Pretty. Photo. Huh, that, straight hair looks strangely familiar. I see, so your wish wasn't about gifts, was it? No. Okay, then what is your wish? I wish for a friend to play with. Isn't this the little girl I ran to during the Snowish Festival? It's like super glad that all the side event stories are all interconnected still. She wants to go inside the monolith to play again? Firefly, it's me. Do you remember me? What? Oh, so she's taking pictures. Another one. She doesn't seem to have noticed me. Still, that's a relief. At least she isn't going to the monolith. The first time we met, she was running all over the monolith chasing solo rides. Honestly, seeing her with a normal hobby like this is a huge relief. She here by herself? Where's her guardian? Hello. Excuse me, are you the one they call Tyrant? Nice to meet you. I'm Igna from the Eye of Grace. You're my client? Yes, and it's an honor to meet you. Over here, too. Looked like you were about to speak to that child. You know Firefly? Yes, we've met maybe like once or twice before. I see. What an unexpected coincidence. If you don't mind, could you tell me in detail about that meeting? No problem, I guess. You're gonna talk about the commission? Later we went to the monolith together and fought Stellaroids. Anyway, I kind of helped Firefly make her wish come true. And that's basically it. I see. So there was a whole episode like that during the Snowish Festival. Then it seems I really did ask the right person for this commission. I'd like burp, so he'd like me a bit. Huh? What do you mean by that? I mean that since you already have experience with her, there's clearly no one more suitable for this job than you. The question is this. I'd like you to look after Firefly for a while. That's it? Well, it's not as simple as it sounds. I bet you already noticed to some extent that Firefly grew up in a very unusual environment. Because of that, there are many ways in which she differs from ordinary children. In other words, her sense of what is normal is a little different. Getting her to behave and listen can be quite a headache. And that is precisely why I'm asking this of you. Since the two of you already know each other, you really are a very good fit. I see. If that's all the commission is, then I should be able to handle it on my own. Understood. I'll take the job. Come to think of it, Firefly once mentioned she had a mentor. Would that be you? No, that's someone else. You'll be meeting her soon enough. I have other matters to attend to, so I'll leave Firefly in your care for now. Once she's had her fill of fun, please take her back to her home in Amor. After explaining the commission, Igna gave me Firefly's address and told me where we would next meet, then hurried off. She's a mystery, alright. A wish may know him. The photo film. Firefly, do you remember me? Huh? I do. We played together during the Snowish Festival. You are... Tyrant? I'm honored that you remember me. I'll be keeping you company for a while. I hope we'll have a great time together. Really? Tyrant, you're going to stay with me the whole time? How long is the whole time exactly? Well, at least until I take you home, I'll stay with you. Okay. Looks like she's fine with me being around. By the way, is taking pictures a hobby of yours, Firefly? Hobby? What's that? I got a stuff from there? Let me think. Hobby is something that makes you so happy you lose track of time. Happy? I know. I press this button. Goes click click, and I'm happy. Taking pictures makes me happy too. When I can look at the same thing again, looking at the picture makes me happy. I see. And this definitely counts as your hobby. Okay. My hobby. Gotcha. Come on, guys. Make it harder for me. You run, I chase. So much fun. Compared to hunting Stella rides, this is a much healthier hobby. Firefly, can I see the pictures you took? The pictures? They're gone. They won't come out anymore. Won't come out? Can I take a look at your photo capture? Here. It broken? No, it's not broken. It's just out of film. Do you have any extra film? No, I don't have. I just give the capture to Professor. Professor goes click-clack with it, and the pictures come out. Sounds like a professor has been loading the film for every time. But she's been super busy. If I go ask her again, I'll be in trouble. This film stuff isn't easy to buy out, right? Wishing for it in the monolith might actually be more realistic. Wishing. Yeah. There's this wishing box that appears inside the monolith. You recite a prayer. Give up some of your memories of the price. And in return, you can obtain an artifact. That's what trekkers do. Maybe the film for this capture originally came from the wishing box too. If I have film, then I can take pictures. I want film. Hey, wait, what are you doing? Go into the monolith, find the wishing box, tie it together. Wait, Tate, the monolith isn't the kind of place you just walk into. Tate, wait, Firefly! Ah! It's been a while. Oh, it's you. Oh, it's you! It's... How unusual to see you outside the lab. What are you doing in a place like this? That's something I need to discuss with you. Oh, I didn't expect to run into Firefly here. Forgive my bluntness. What are you planning to let that test subject roam free? Such a valuable sample, and you don't assign any staff to monitor her. You just let her wander around outside alone. If one of my subordinates were this negligent, they'd be fired. No, a relaxed living environment and moderate contact with other people both are beneficial to her development. Experimental data has already proven that. When it comes to a weapon, words alone prove nothing. Only live testing results can provide trust and stability. Hello, Hellish Kilolon. Welcome to the stream again. Welcome. To be frank, you should never have gotten involved in this in the first place. After all, from the very beginning, this has never been your project. And on top of that, you even let an outsider in on it. What exactly do you think our research is? If I hadn't stepped in, this project would have long been terminated. Before speaking so bluntly, I suggest you remember your position. If things had proceeded according to the original plan, all your little secrets would have been exposed already. Hardly an ideal outcome for you, right? It seems there's no room for compromise. Then, let me get to the point. After internal review, we decide to accelerate the project. If we can observe clear progress or improved metrics in the near future, we will have no choice but to take stronger measures. You've now been informed in advance. Is that a threat? Damn, am I really the only one in the stream? That's how it be. That's how it be for pretty much like smaller stream. Welcome in there, right? 364. No, just a friendly reminder. Firefly, wait, shouldn't we at least let Igno know first? It's okay, we'll be over soon. That's not the point! Before we do something for your point first, it's a matter of basic protocol. I'm just a kid. I understand this and that. Well, then let me give you a reminder as well. What happens next will go far beyond your limited imagination. Just now, I acquired my trump card. Your card? Don't tell me you mean that trekker from earlier. Who was that exactly? I guess there's little people that watch the other Sora that plays the same game. It is a pretty niche game comparatively, and not many people usually stream it or make content in it, so yeah. Generally not expecting too much out of it. We just like we just like reading stories on stream. My goodwill has its limits. I have no obligation to tell you anything more. Careful, and this isn't a reminder. Nice. If you don't want to keep on making fools of yourselves, I suggest you sit back and watch. Oh, weapons free? So we ended up coming in after all. I can float and glide through the air when I hold Firefly's hand. How does it even work? Is it because of this? Wait. Just realized that halo behind our head. Is that Terra Hoshino from the Archive style, or is that our own? So this halo is our own halo. It does have the same color as Hoshino's, but this is solely our own halo. So it is very Blue Archive style, yes. Not. If we were to like compare it to like any specific academy or characters from Blue Archive, this is more Trinity because it has a cross. It's more of like a cross. It is just a straight up crosshair though. Well, now that we are here, if we want to get film, the first thing we need to do is find the wishing box. Thank you. Thank you. Wishing box, where? There probably isn't one on the ground floor. We'll need to clear the cellar wards and try our luck on the higher levels. We're not gonna... Ow, that hit the throat. Cellar raids! No time to play today. Bye-bye. Wards? And... Alright, this is like... Ow, that hurts my throat doing that, right? The cellar wards right down an instant. Let's go, Tyrant. Wait, that was too fast. Don't you need to catch your breath at all? More of them? How long have you been playing Stella Sora and since when exactly? We've been playing Stella Sora since its release. So pretty much like every single day since its release. We've actually pulled every character so far. We've been unlucky with Firefly though, so we might have to like pity her. But we haven't pulled Firefly yet. But yes, we've been playing since the very beginning of like the very release of the game. We didn't play during the beta or anything. Firefly in SS is quite OP. Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't take too much time to get the last amount of pulls that we need to get her. But yeah, we didn't play the beta, but we started playing since the global release of the game. Yeah, we have Shaya. We have Shaya. We have every character they released since the start, and all the standard characters. Firefly, I know you're in a hurry, but could you maybe be a little more careful? Here. We're not roaring again. That hurts our throat every time. Roar. Avalanche, activate beatdown mode. Once you're quite regretting for pulling Shaya, then Chitose. Hold on. Let's get through this chapter quickly. Roar. I won. Let's go. Next floor. But now Shy combined with Firefly is a bit satisfying, not gonna lie. Can't wait until we get Firefly ourselves so we can try that out. You seem to be in a hurry. Did something happen? I had to get back before Professor notices. I entered Monolith, but didn't ask. So if they find out you stuck off on your own, I'll get scolded. don't want her to not like me. I don't like you. We're here. Huge room. I didn't take that long to get to the big box, it looked like. But no toys here. Yeah, feel free to. You can, like, we really like are fine with people just relaxing, keeping this in the background kind of thing. And we'll always like make sure to check chat if anything's happening. We made it, Firefly. Look, the wishing box. That's that is what we came for. Yay, found it. Man, how do I get film? Don't worry, Firefly. I'll make wish for you. Man, you really are very, very nice. And so kind to me, too. Oh, now that we're done the chapter, as a note, so here's our characters. Like really slowly scroll through. These are pretty much all the characters that have been released so far, except for Firefly, that we are still pulling for. For pt2, we have pulled 1 extra dupe of her. For Shaya, we pulled 2 extra dupes of her. Who else did we pull a bunch of dupes on? Oraha. We pulled 3. we might have pulled too much on Oraha. And we also have like a couple of the character discs as well, as you can tell. But yeah, we're essentially 40 pulls away from Heart Pity, and we are essentially 33 away from just straight up getting the character anyways. What's our pull count actually? 6 plus 3. Almost. Mostly didn't pull all the discs. It's fine not to pull the discs. The discs aren't as our Twitch disconnected. Hold on. We might need to like update our OBS as well like next time, because like it keeps disconnecting our Twitch connection. That our Twitch is having an issue. It's so odd. Because you're way too broke, right? You didn't grind properly though. Yeah, that's that do be happening. Hold on, our frames are dropping apparently. Hopefully not lagging. Lol. Oh, our upload connection just really bad. What the heck? What? We might disconnect a second time. Hold on. Just waiting for it to like stabilize. But it's not stable. It's not stabilizing at all. Oh god. It's fine now. It's like jumping. We're waiting for our OBS to report being stable, and it looks like it's stable now. Gosh, that was so weird. So, just to let you know what happened, our bitrate connection, the upload bitrate, was spiking to 12K, then dropped to 2K, and then just repeatedly did that for like a couple of for like a minute or so there. But it's stabilized now, back at 6K. It's so odd. This happened last stream too, where it was going crazy until like near the end, where it finally stabilized. But this seems like our ISP is just going wild or something. But we'll our bot has stated that we are now back online on Twitch, so things should be working again for a bit. If it like drops again, we will pause and make sure not to continue the story. But like, you know, we should be able to continue now. Yeah, 12K. So it jumped to 12K, and then it crashed down to like 1 to 2K, and it disconnected us from the stream. But like, so that's just been what's been happening. Finally headed back. Let's hope we don't run into any more trouble. Snap. Snap. Ink pictures. Firefly's hobby. Happy? Glad you're having fun, but keep an eye on your film, okay? We went through a lot to get that film. It'd be a shame to use it up all at once. Use it up? Huh? Snap. Snap? No more pictures. Sorry, should have said it sooner. That feels like a bungee jumping from a mountain ocean, damn. It's like, once again, not sure why it spikes and then drops. Usually it would just drop immediately to the bottom, but it also like spikes weirdly as well, so. But when it's stable at 6K, it works just fine. Sorry, I should have said it sooner. Back into monolith? We can't restuck into the monolith to begin with, so we need to head back today. Besides, you don't want Professor to worry, do you? Firefly, what's wrong? I can feel it. Professor is nearby. Wait, Firefly? Professor! Firefly? Honestly, where did you run off to? I've been looking everywhere. I don't know how to do Canessa's voice. We haven't actually used her enough to hear her voice. I was taking pictures. You know lying is wrong. I don't have a computer or laptop, so I don't really know much. But I hope someday things get better. Normally, it's normally better than it is. It's just been really bad recently. Our internet connection has just been really awkward recently. You know lying is wrong. I searched everywhere before finding you here. Lying. I really did take pictures. You did you? Oh, I see. You were doing something else too, weren't you? I don't know. Tell me the truth. You're inside the monolith. I figured. Didn't we agree? Not going to the monolith without permission. Sorry. Excuse me. I know this is sudden, but may I say a few words? Firefly had a good reason for going inside. And you are? I'm Alicia, the boss Accord. Igna asked me to look after Firefly. I see. You're the one Igna mentioned. I should introduce myself too. I'm Kness, Firefly's guardian and a professor at Gracelight Academy. Gracelight Academy? Igna filled me in on you. Though she kept it brief, it was more of a one-sided notice. You know, just as concise and briefing on the job. Is that her usual style? I didn't know it was her call, but handing Firefly over to a complete stranger worried me. Guess it could be because of things that are going on inside the world. The whole world suddenly got many things going on, even you can keep up. Yeah, that could be a contributing factor to it. We don't really go into that. We're not really into talking about those topics, but short response? Maybe. maybe. Hold. Internet. Hold. Internet disconnected for a moment. Where are we? Where's? Oh god. It's always at this time too. It's so weird. The awkward thing is that whenever it disconnects, it splits Twitch streams. Yeah, it reconnected faster this time. But this is definitely like our internet just being weird. We might need to like reset the router or something later. It might be just like super congested or something. Apologies for bluntness. Her situation is complicated, but if she's defending you, you must be trustworthy. No worries. Just internet lingo. Since you brought it up, please explain something for me. Why did you two enter the monolith? Firefly ran out of film for her photo capture, but you went to wish for more. Not that is the excuse of sneaking in, of course. We both owe you an apology. The upside of the YouTube side of the stream is that it doesn't split the stream. It manages to like keep it in one thing generally. But it's really awkward. For what it's worth, she only did to avoid troubling you. I see. I'm sorry, Firefly. I've been swamped lately and completely forgot about your film. Not Professor's fault. It's the film's fault. It ran out too fast. That's alright. Nobody's to blame. Let's drop it. It seems stable again. But yeah, we can't. This is just what's gonna be happening for a while. She must have been a handful. Also got a ping from somewhere. Don't sweat it, it's part of the job. I appreciate it. Actually, hearing her call you tyrant rings a bell. She's mentioned you before. You kept her company during the Snows Festival, didn't you? Thank you. You had a wonderful time. Playing with Tyrant is fun. That means Tyrant is a good person. You certainly have a way of winning people over. You're a perfect fit. Was that a compliment? Igna had her reasons for sending me here. But that's a conversation for later. Let's get back to campus before dark. Firefly just forcing a fork to be microwaved, turning your phone FPS. Ooh. So this is Gracelight Academy, largest, most prestigious school in Nova. It's every scholar's dream to study here. I think Minova and I sat in a lecture here once. Did we? Alright, that we did do that. I forgot. I just always dreamed of seeing the Sanctuary of Knowledge. I believe your friends went to school here too. I've never spent a day as a student, yet here I am on a campus again. Professor Kenneth, you have a second? I have a few questions. Professor, I'm still stuck on that paper you reviewed. Could we go over it again? Sorry, I'm tied up at the moment. I have a guess today. We can go over your questions after class tomorrow. Even when you said all the graphics are very low and your FPS capped unlimited. The trick with the FPS cap thing, if you set your FPS cap to unlimited, you're actually running your game harder. So generally, if you wanna keep things a bit more stable, like use less resources, you wanna actually cap the FPS to 60 or 30. Because unlimited FPS causes more resource usage. Double check that we actually said that thing. Yeah, we did. Got it. See you tomorrow, Professor. Your students certainly love you, Professor. I appreciate the compliment. I do try to be a good professor, but it's costing me my sleep. Professor never sleeps. Lately, she went from busy to super busy. I'm stretched a bit thin lately. It's starting to affect my actual work. But it feels so smooth, I couldn't let my eyes to see some not so smooth videos or images to play. It just feels off, you know? So the thing about FPS and the thing about how the way your eyes work is, depending on what kind of screen you're looking at, you might not even be seeing more than 60 FPS in the first place. So like the screens that we use, we have a, what's it called, 144Hz screen, so technically we could run on higher than 60 FPS to get more frames, but generally you're not really looking more than 60 unless you're using really, really expensive stuff. Yeah, like try 60 for now. It should still feel smooth enough as is. And then like otherwise, the only lag you would get is because whatever you're using to play the game is just suffering from the amount of effects. I'm stretched a bit thin lately. It's starting to affect my actual work. Your lifesaver for taking Gigner's commission. Please, have a seat. We need to talk. Firefly, go play over there for a bit, okay? Alicia and I have something important to discuss. As a note, the stream that you're seeing right now is capped at 60 FPS, and we actually play our game at 60 FPS as well. Okay. Where's she off to? Her room. I blocked off an area where she can run wild. Right now it's a disaster zone. Photos, snacks, toys everywhere. I'm afraid I'll have to ask for your help to clean that up too. Not a problem. So reliable. I brought you on board sooner. Alright, back to business. You've got questions written all over your face. Ask away, I'll answer whatever I can. Be honest, except for the commission details, Igna gave me nothing else. You thought it was higher? Yeah, 60 FPS is usually good enough for most people. She didn't mention her connecting to you or to Firefly. I'm completely in the dark here. And also, you run, I chase. So much fun. You treat Stellaroids like chew toys? It makes absolutely no sense. Even veteran trickers can't do that. Tell me what's going on with Firefly, and whatever you're allowed to share. All I know is that her combat skills and personality are unconventional. Before I answer that, how much do you know about Igna's line of work? A friend who introduced me to this commission mentioned that she is a researcher for the Eye of Grace, supposedly running some kind of a research project. More or less. We're technically colleagues under the Grace Imperium, but she handles the core projects. Meanwhile, I'm but an ordinary teacher. Colleagues or not, we live in different worlds. Our paths would never have crossed. Right now, we're working together to protect Firefly, to free her from the Eye of Grace's control. Vector? Dear? What do you mean? Since you're going to be spending more time with Firefly, there is no point keeping you in the dark. Yeah, no, when you switch to 30 FPS, you'll see much more noticeable difference when you're using higher refresh rate stuff. Most modern things that are affordable are generally 60 FPS, like compliant. It's when you get to like the really expensive stuff, then like expensive screens, expensive phones, expensive stuff, that's when they'll be able to run higher than 60 FPS. Like you'll actually notice that. Since you're going to be spending more time with Firefly, there's no point keeping you in the dark. I'll give it to you straight. Truth is, Firefly used to be an experimental weapon for the Eye of Grace. Let's backstory time. A test subject, heavy shackles, and a caged bird. Firefly was an reduced RG FPS with a support skill. That's probably just because you're just straight up lagging. That's not much you can do about that if your hardware is not like super strong. Firefly was an experimental weapon for Eye of Grace. It was about a year ago. I was investigating the monolith alone when I stumbled across her. At first, I thought she was a lost kid who'd wandered inside. I was about to escort her out, but soon I realized something was wrong. She was chasing Stellaroids around like it was a game of tag. Actually, that should have been like a darker tone. Happy, this is fun. Oh. Over here. Who are you? Hey, how did an outsider get in here? Probably just a tracker trying to climb the monolith. The interior layout shifts, even with the entrance sealed, no fewer rats always step through. Hey, this is a Grace Imperium testing ground. Unauthorized personnel need to clear out, do you hear me? But still, honestly, it's much better than the starting screen for a trade-off for FPS drop slightly. You choose FPS slightly drops. Oh, yeah. Stability is generally nicer for the most part. Be nicer to your tools and such. something inside a monolith. That little girl. Encounter ignited my curiosity as a scholar. I started keeping an eye on her. I launched quite an investigation, pulling every string from my university days to source intel on the Eye of Grace. What I eventually unearthed was Project Firefly. Project Firefly? You know the whole thing about like being like a weapon? Like a human weapon, kind of thing? Bang! Gun! Actually. We also have blades. literally human weapon. A Black Ops program inside the Eye of Grace. They were trying to build a super weapon, but the resulting power was too massive to control. To anchor that power, they needed a specific kind of test subject. A child with a pure mind and an unbreakable psyche. Yeah, no, this is way too familiar to us. Actually, put out the stream from your phone. Do you wanna see our weapons again? We can quickly show that again. Bang! Bang bang! Literal VTuber weapon. And also blades. Exact same thing as Firefly. That is why we called our stream saying that it's very similar to ourselves. They burned through a fortune scouring the Nova continent for the perfect candidate. And guess who they found? A nice off. Pretty close. It is pretty much a sniper. Read it. Pull the plug in today's run. Anything? Telemetry's all over the place. We can run the numbers back to the lab, but don't hold your breath. Firefly, any physical changes? Oh, give it a rest. If asking the subject actually worked, they wouldn't need to pay us. That's right, we're all getting the X anyway. When was the last time her output actually spiked? Today she took an interest in the monitors, I think. Even gave her a photo capture to play with. That peak only lasted a few days before plummeting right back to the baseline. We tried giving her the toys after that, but, well, you saw what happened. Dang it. So what are we supposed to put in the report? If we keep stalling on deliverables, the board is going to... Wait, someone's coming. Is that Rigna? No investigations? What's she doing down here? But around the office is you're burning through funds on a fascinating little project. Handing them a super weapon would certainly make you untouchable here. Shame my recent audit suggests you're nowhere close to pulling it off. If you don't mind, perhaps I could put in a good word with the higher-ups. You haven't got to this point in the story yet? You got a spoiler? If you have to leave, you can feel free to. If you don't want spoilers, you don't mind. It's fun. It's fun to have people to chat and hang out with, though. Just this one though, not that being a problem. We are gonna keep continuing in the story, so like there's gonna be much more spoilers if you haven't read ahead. Can't believe they had experiments like that running. From what I gathered, the procedures weren't physically harmful, but the psychological toll was devastating. You call her the perfect vessel all you want, but at the end of the day, she was still just a kid. Locked in a lab all day before she could even form a sense of self. It completely warped her personality. Oh, our phone connection's also getting crunched. Odd. Hold on. Our connection with our phone is literally also dying. It's kind of awkward. We're doing some troubleshooting to see if how bad the Wi-Fi connection is. it's spiking to like 1,000 ms. Well, someone's doing something and it's causing a lot of issues. Ba 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 ba. Jeez, that connection's really bad. Okay, hold on. We're gonna swap to PNG mode. Connection lagging. Give us a moment to set this up. This is about to like you're about to see like a really Hoshino vibe from our PNG model because we still haven't really changed it. Is it too much for live to be rendered by OBS? No, it is. This is our internet connection just really being bad right now. Hold on, it might be actually stabilizing. Hold on. Okay, I think our connection's actually stabilized again for a bit. We'll keep track of it for now. If it gets really bad again, we'll change to our PNG model. Also, this story really is like nearly almost one-to-one with our VTuber lore. So we actually have like a VTuber page that has related like lore to our character. And this is pretty close. Back then, Firefly was more machine than human. Or rather, she tried to kill her own emotions and become one, just to survive. Children learn how the world works from the adults around them. If she hadn't shut down entirely, she would have lost her mind. Why was she the only one trapped there and had to suffer alone every single day? Was a child supposed to process that, especially when no one would give her an answer? Terrific. Well, experiment wasn't inhumane. A betrayal of everything a scholar stands for. I couldn't look the other way. Once I uncovered the truth, I marched straight to her lab to shut it down. I'm sorry, don't know how, but after reading most of Gacha Game story and stuff, I feel like you're inside the story itself. It's cool and quite immersive with those cinematic things going on. Yeah, more Gacha games nowadays have been doing pretty well with their story writing. Maybe it's because of just the generation of writers that have taken up writing for the current era of Gacha games. But it's been going pretty well for the big names. We say this as a person that like really likes her, right? And who's also just as a small thing, a small project. We are writing a Blue Archive fanfiction related to our character. So expect that to appear at some point or another. We might post the first volume of it on X/Twitter when that is complete. Looking back, it was a reckless move, but luckily didn't end in a disaster. Because Ignis stepped in? Hey. Let that child go, now! Who are you? Restricted lab, no unauthorized personnel. What's security doing? Get her out! And now she's my guest. Huh? What? Artigna, what's going on? Seeing as I'm taking full control of Project Firefly today, what happens to the test subject is not entirely up to me. What? That's absurd! That's absurd! I've already briefed the higher-ups on your project's progress. Management values this initiative, so much so they sent me to clean up your mess. Here's the transfer order, signed and stamped. Possible? Let me see that. It's real. How's this possible? This is our research. Our life's work. You can't just steal it. Complain all you want. Your wedding changes nothing. It's just how the rules work. If you can't create value, you're no better than a hen that wouldn't lay. But don't worry, you did manage one egg. I'll take it from you and hatch it. You absolute thief. Have you no shame as a scholar? Professor Kness, ignore their tantrums, just do what you came here to do. Right, understood. You're welcome. I simply see potential in you. Let's hope you can get this stalled project moving again. You aren't like these stubborn fools, but your researcher embraces the unknown, right? You stay. Sorry to wake you. I'm Kness. I'm a professor at Gracelight Academy. Professor? Think of it as, you know, a sensei, a teacher. Teacher? I'm here to get you out of this place. You wanna come with me? I don't understand. Is this a new order? While on it, would you mind adding a game friend on the game? Share some material energy every day. Yeah, feel free to send us a friend request if you want to. Or you can like send your name and stuff. Like we can add you afterwards after the chapter. And that's how Firefly and I first met. Igna and I pulled the Firefly out of that lab, hoping to give her a normal life. And handle her living and schooling. Igna acts as our backup, keeping the Eye of Grace off our backs. Firefly still has to go in for regular testing, but her life is much more normal now. Her numbers climbed steadily for a while before they declined again. Did something happen? No, nothing. That's the problem. A safe environment alone isn't enough to fix everything. Igna thinks Firefly is subconsciously holding back. Her past trauma is capping her progress. Her lack of emotion has become the biggest bottleneck for the experiment. I've heard magic is tied to the user's emotions. We will copy that down. Exactly. That's the basis for Igna's theory. Right or wrong, if she stays stuck like this, sooner or later, we'll take her back. Yes, the only reason we've kept her out this long is by pretending we're still advancing the research. I want her to grow up healthy, like a normal kid. I've been racking my brain trying to help her open up. And then, it hit me. The only place Firefly feels happy is inside the monolith, surrounded by danger. Back then, field tests in the monolith were only escape from the lab. No painful experiments. To Firefly, letting Stellaroids was her only free time. That's heartbreaking. But during the Snowish Festival, when she dragged Laru and me into the monolith, she was trying to relax in the only way she knew how. Wait, doesn't Firefly love taking pictures? Couldn't that help her open up? We can get her to stop burning her emotions. Her numbers should go back up, right? I'm ashamed to admit it, but as her guardian, I only realized this recently. I knew she liked her capture back in the lab, but I figured it was a fluke. Just a kid staring at a shiny new toy. Recently, I watched her snapping photos of the scenery, and she actually looked happy. I think, or at least I want to believe, that it's a sign of healing. I regret missing the signs until now. It's alright, we still have time. You're right, especially with a capable assistant by my side. I suspected already, my company alone isn't enough to help her grow. I may be a teacher to her now, but I'm so far from becoming her friend. Besides, my work leaves me with barely any time for her. If I need a favor, Alicia, would you be Firefly's friend? Me? You're the only other grown-up she lets in. Trust you. I see. So your wish wasn't about gifts, was it? No. Okay, then what was your wish? I wish for a friend to play with. I had no idea back then. I didn't expect a simple wish for having a friend to mean the world to her. You look bleak, which is why I need you. Everything we do is for Firefly. When you put it like that, there's no reason for me to refuse. I'm more than happy to be your friend. Thank you, Alicia. Relief. I think you can finally sleep well tonight. Oh, she has a little pink one out. There you go. Is that enough for No, we still need like a tiny bit more. But yeah, you should have the friend request now if we send it to the correct person. The first friend. And to yourself all. When you put it like that, there's no reason for me to refuse. More than happy to be your friend. Thank you, Alicia. What a relief. I think I can finally sleep well tonight. Firefly, when did you get here? Just now. Get bored playing by yourself? I want to be with you, too. She probably heard us. Wonder how she feels about it. Better ask her directly. Hey, Firefly. You remember your wish from last year's Snow Festival? I wanted a friend. That's right. Well, how do you feel about me being your friend? Really? Tyron, you want to be my friend? I'd love to, if you'll have me. Wow, Tyron and I are friends. It's wonderful. What is it? Professor, you seem tired. You haven't smiled in a long time. Some professor I am. Now that I have you worrying about me. I owe you an Igna. With you here, I can finally catch my breath. I'm glad I could help. Of all the times to call. Hello. Igna, this is a surprise. You never called me first. What's wrong? Give me the details. Wait, what? Those power-hungry frauds didn't deserve to call themselves researchers. Understood? I'm on my way. We'll talk when I get there. Sorry, you two. An emergency came up. I had to leave for a while. A while? How long? A few days, probably. I'll have to cancel those lectures I promised my students. What happened? Got trouble. Firefly, give us a minute. We need to discuss work. Got it. Alicia, let's talk somewhere private. Rabble. Is that Igna? What's going on? Where do I even begin? The lab is trying to regain control of the project. They want Firefly back. This is our worst case scenario. Are they using her bottleneck as an excuse? Yes, I bet they exaggerated in their reports to the higher-ups and acted on their own. She doesn't object to them. They don't care how she feels. How can I help? Now and higher handling the lab, I need you to watch Firefly for me. The rules I give her, like never entering the monolith alone, are meant to keep her out of trouble. But she's in your hands now. You call the shots. Just your judgment and do what you think is best. No problem. I promise to do my best. Always promise to do our best. Professor? I think she heard us. It's fine. He understands more than she lets on. I need to go. Firefly, make sure you listen to Tyrant, okay? Go ahead. Okay, I talk a big game about doing my best. I talk a big game about doing my best. What am I supposed to do now? Don't know how, but this Firefly giving me some vibes from Firefly from Hawkeye Star Rail. We haven't played HSR, so we wouldn't exactly know the reference. Adorable though. Hey, I'm here. Huh? What's with the outfit? Pajamas. Professor. Sherlock pajamas? They look cute in you. Because Sherlock is cute. Because Sherlock is cute. I have photos and dolls too. Take a look while we eat Professor snacks. Oh, and... No rush, take your time. We can hang out until bedtime. It looks like your photo capture's out of film. What else do you do for fun? drawing. Professor showed me how to draw and write. I know things are going at HSR right now. I do not know how. Also, Firefly likes to draw. Really, it really is like more and more becoming just like similar to our character. That's a mage. Professor says to start by getting to know yourself. He draws me, I draw her, and I draw her. So, portraits. That sounds like a lot like taking photos. Drawings of me and Kness. I'd love to see them. It's a bunny? Why is it wearing an eye patch? Not a bunny. It's Professor's drawing at me. And the eye patch? My eye got injured. Professor says it looks cool this way. I see. He drew that way to make her feel better. I have to agree. It's cool, but cute too. Great drawing. What does your drawing of Professor look like? Son. This Kness looks pretty fierce. That's Professor getting mad after my prank. But drawing is hard. I'm bad at it. I think you're natural. Art is all about capturing a feeling, and you nailed it. Really? Would I lie to you? Hey, why don't we draw something together? Okay. Been 2 days since Kness left. Firefly and I are getting pretty close. No major disasters either. Not to brag, but we're basically best buds at this point. We naturally click, or am I secretly babysitting a babysitting prodigy? Still, Kness's total radio silence starting to worry me. Firefly may not picture is quite cute, that's all you say. We really want to get the characters so badly. But like our pulls are so like poor. Alright, Firefly, what should we play today? And wanna draw some more? Or we could play with the toys. I wanna see Professor. I'm sorry, I don't know where Kness is either. Can't reach your phone. He's not answering my text either. Hope nothing happened. Hey, Firefly. Wanna go out for a bit? We can take some photos. But I'm out of film. We'll go to the monolith and wait for more. But Professor said I can't go in alone. Said that because if something happened, no one would be there just to help you. I'm not much of a fighter, but I can watch your back and get us out safely if things go wrong. I'll explain everything to her later. What do you say? Yes. Right, let's go. That was a very creepy sound. Roar. You miss me? Let's play. Ah! I'll never get used to how strong she is. She comes alive inside the monolith. It's like a playground to her. Are you having fun playing with steroids? Yeah. Did you play with the steroid before you lived with Kness? Yeah. Before, I only got to go outside one day a month. I got to fly around and play with all sorts of things. The grown-ups called it comet raining? I don't know what that means. Did she mean combat training? I don't like the experiments. My head hurts. I always feel sick. Fighting steroid doesn't hurt. It's fun. I see. The more I hear her, the sicker it makes me. And some kid like a lab rat. It's unforgivable. Blah 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 because it's a slime. Oh! Giant is my friend. Nobody hurts her. It scared me. Giant, are you okay? I'm fine. Got careless. You already wiped them all out. No. Weird. It feels different today. There are Way too many toys. Help! Somebody help me! Someone calling for help. A checker? Firefly, let's go check it out. Got it. Okay? Wait for me! Quite the turret while on main. We did try her out on the tryout thing. It's just leaders. How far is her range on that is? Well, actually, we can see that range, but like still. Oh, don't say tower defense to us. So you play Arcanites. Quintessential tower defense. SMH. Oh, 2 and then another battle. Arc. Hi. Oh, thank goodness. Thank you. Thank you both. I thought we were goners. I swear I saw my grandpa waving me over. Don't say that. But did you see her? She was incredible. She swooped in, went bam bam bam, and wiped out every single Stella, right? Thank you, sweetie. We wouldn't have made it out without you. You know the funniest part about how a lot of her expression is through her little cowlick, the ahoge. Hold on. But we also have like the very similar thing. If we do surprise. We have confused. Confused mode. Also frustrated. It's so funny. It's so funny how many things we have just similar. He seems to have no idea how to respond to that. They're the most goofy and funny character from Anime Express. Most have their expression through their one funny hair on top of their head to move around like a dogtail. And a lot. The situation involves a secret experiment of the Eye of Grace. I need to cover a story before they start asking about anything deeper. Alongside how like our cowlick changes like that, as we've shown before, our eyes also have the ability to change between our mood. Where we have our normal mood. This is pretty much like our normal eyes. Oh, that's really blue. This is our more lazy color. This is what we also use to like play Arcanites and stuff. this is golden, like autumn. Yeah, this is usually when we are focused and angry mode, kind of thing. Ready to hurt? Just a few scrapes. You got here right in the nick of time. Are you trackers too? Yeah, I'm Alicia, and this is Firefly. Oh, isn't she a little young for this line of work? Don't say anything suspicious. Oh, her? She's a student. He majors in monolith studies. We're out here on a field trip. When we're actually here to fetch film. She might be young, but you saw her out there. No need to worry. Fair enough, she completely outclasses us. Oh, before I forget, we found the wishing box for this floor earlier. It's yours. Wait, really? You sure? Please take it. Consider it a thank you gift. If Firefly hadn't stepped in, we'd be permanent residents of this monolith. Well, looks like today is our lucky day, Firefly. Yay, film! Film! Man, while reading the story, I feel like in the climax something crazy would happen to Firefly or something. Just by reading the dialogue. So that's how stories usually go. There has to be a climax before the falling resolution. Something has to happen. We're heading back. You two? Yeah, we got what we came for. Great. No artifact is worth dying for. Man, the God of Grace must be furious today. I picked the hell out of day to come down here. Talk about rotten luck. What do you mean? Did you see something unusual? Stella are swarming today. Lots of heavy hitters too. We dive this monolith all the time, but I've never seen it this treacherous. Firefly said the same thing. Something's definitely wrong with the monolith today. Alright, I want to take a picture. But if I take pictures of everything, film will run out again. There's no rush. Look around first. It's better to wait for a meaningful moment. Something you want to capture before you hit the shutter. Meaningful? Want to capture? Yeah, how do I explain this? Let's put it this way. Look around. Is there anything special here you want to see again? Around? The twinkling stars are pretty. But there are stars outside too, so it's not that special. I guess nothing else stands out. Wait, I've got an idea. A photo? Sure. That'll make a great souvenir. What? My face covered in dust? Well, why not? We'll laugh about this someday. You mean like someone that Firefly know or have a deep bond of will be the one that got the impact of the bad things happen or something like those? We'll need to read more of the story to give our guesses. But like so far, with how Stella Sora plays out its story, it doesn't feel like anything too crazy is gonna happen. Maybe Igna's probably gonna take like not like the fall, but gonna take most of the responsibility for what happens through this story. But it doesn't feel like a bad thing will happen. It just feels like it'll just push forward. What do you think, Firefly? Let's write a rare chance. Take a picture of them. But I've never taken a picture of anyone. It's always other people taking pictures of me. Record? We're done for the day. Good work, Firefly. Numbers are solid. We might actually see that project bonus this year. Of course, Firefly is our most promising test subject. He's our hope. Let's hope he keeps it up. If our progress stalls for too long, we'll all be off job. Haha. Don't jinx it. Rabble, rabble, rabble. You're all smiling. Happy. Firefly? Still here. What is that? This? Photo capture, an artifact that freezes a single moment and records it. Your pictures. You happy? Happy? If I take one, will I smile too? Is it just because there's too much character story is line up and stuff? I got these vibes. Yeah, well, from our experience of what we read for so far, at least for in terms of Stella Sora's plot, it doesn't feel like it's gonna heavily crash down on us. It crashes down on us for like the whole like main story tyrant plot, but that's because our main character's plot is supposed to be kind of dark, edgy, and mysterious. This is what making the picture isn't what's making us smile. Waste your breath on a kid. Yuri backed up the data. If she's that curious, let her have a copy. Is this me? Picture. Not happy. I'm not smiling at all. Is the picture wrong? She has like bags under her eyes. What's wrong? You keep staring at the photo capture. Tell me you want it. You're actually showing interest in the photo capture? Let her have it. I want to run another reading while she reacts. Photo capture is snap snap, but can't smile. Taking pictures of people trigger a memory? So, this is the first time she's interacted with anyone besides Kness and me. Has to be a good sign. I'm trying to male character, but I don't want to mention all those dialogue come from the edgy lord and stuff. female tyrant is best tyrant. Firefly, it's good to challenge yourself. Go ahead and try it. You might have more fun than you think. Challenge? I want to try. What's the spirit? I'm ready. How should I pose? I'm incredibly photogenic, you know. A piece is fine. You're completely shameless. I'm embarrassed to even share a frame with you. See, the fact that there's like male trekkers as NPCs, why don't we have like a male like a male playable character for like the playable trekkers so far? Obviously, we know that's like gonna be all like female characters, but like still. Everyone ready? Is everyone ready? Firefly, count to 3 and press the button. 1, 2, 3. Cheese. Somehow female main character is the most fitting for the story other than the Cemetery Lord. In my opinion, not generalized. It should be pretty much the same dialogue anyway. It just feels nicer with the female tyrant. Like it feels more fitting for the fact that they just have an all-female cast of characters, of main characters. Firefly, you would take that photo capture everywhere. Do you like taking pictures? I don't know. It was a gift. The first thing. And you never gave me. I see. Who gave it to you? I understand now. You wanna know why other people smile and why you can't? But I don't understand. Complicated things. Listen to me, Firefly. You don't need to force a smile. Every day in that place is nothing but pain. If anything, you have every right to cry. Cry? But my tears don't come out. Did I do something wrong? Am I weird? No, of course not. You have feelings like everyone else, like any other kid. You simply haven't found them yet. You locked your feelings away to protect yourself. But one day that lock will break open. Let me see. Oh, not bad at all. Your eyes are half closed. That's hilarious. I just look like that. Leave me alone. I think I'm starting to get it. What Tyne said about finding what I want to capture. Looking at this picture makes me happy. I feel warm inside. Wait, is this? Igna thinks Firefly's subconsciously holding back. Her past trauma is capping her progress. Her lack of emotions become the biggest bottleneck for the experiment. I think, or at least I want to believe, that's a sign of healing. It's amazing, Kines. Firefly is actually taking a step forward on her own. Oh, we did give her like a slight push, but shame Kines isn't here. Look on Firefly's face. I wish you could see it. They actually feel different. Tyne, why is that? It means you're connecting with them. The joy reached your heart through the picture. And they're smiling right now because of you. They're smiling because of me? Hey kiddo, thanks for saving us today. You should come over to our place sometime. Yeah, and thanks for the great photo. You have to let us treat you to a nice meal. Aaron, what do I say? I'll say you're welcome. You're welcome. Ah, it's Firefly feeling shy. Adorable! Seriously, you should come join our crew. We never say no to a skill checker. We just talk it over at that meal. See you later, Firefly. Bye. Coming out here was a good idea, wasn't it, Firefly? I'm happy. Firefly! Alicia! Is that... Professor! Oh, she's combat ready. Guinness! And Guinness, you're both safe. Man, she's been through like quite a battle, she is. Look at you. What happened? I'll explain later. Get Firefly out of here. It's not safe. Get Firefly out of here. It's not safe. Oh, that sounds better. Resolve. This isn't the time for tears. 2 hours ago. The days when I finally caught their trail. Because yeah, I have Grace actually about to make a move. No hard proof, but they've petitioned the board. They're already mobilizing the shadows, not even waiting for approval. They burned their own bridges. Drag Firefly back to the lab, they'll resort to extreme measures. They won't stop until they bleed her dry. I won't let that happen. I feel it too. Firefly is a rare success. He's a perfect candidate to wield Avalanche. Out of her mind, an Avalanche becomes scrap metal. A fact that those fools still fail to grasp. But enough complaining. My point is, my hands are tied. If they weaponize Aya Grace protocols against me, I can't intervene in time. I need outsiders like you and that tyrant elf to step in. Remember, I tried to like disconnect for a second. Understood? Understood? What do you need me to do? Keep fire away from the monolith. I've seen tech that can warp the environment inside. They deploy it, the tower becomes a death trap. Other than that, don't panic. Stick to your normal routine until this blows over. Yeah? What's up? We have a problem. I already left Firefly in Tyrant's care. I even cleared them down to the monolith. You did what? Sorry, I need to head back. I have a terrible feeling about this. Please be careful. Of course, my hunch is never wrong. The Stellaroid surge, someone is behind it. Are you dealing with a storm too? Yes, it is a nightmare out there. Long story short, we need to leave. Now. What's happening? It's not just the Stellaroids. The monolith itself is changing. The door. is open. Stay sharp. Stay sharp. This is the exact same floor. Way back here. Hey, look. Someone's coming. Oh, it's Firefly. You're still here? I figure you're safely outside by now. We are trying to leave, but we keep ending up back here. Makes no sense. This is like a Stella drama I've seen recently. You have to find a specific exit number X or something? But the real showstopper is the Stella Road Parade. Seeing this many in one place is a total spectacle. Don't tell me we have to fight through all of them. Just the thought makes me dizzy. How do we even break through this? Leave them to me. I keep everyone safe. What? Firefly, wait! And play! Yay! No, Firefly, there are too many! You won't last! What do you mean she won't last? Her weapon, Avalanche. Its power comes at a massive cost. It will take a severe toll on her body. She's too young to keep this up for long. Then we back her up. We do whatever we can to help. You're right. Let's move. Over. More toys. I can't fly. Fly. Stella right on me. They're so heavy. It's a little. Ah. Oh, we're about to. Hold on. we're about to use our own weapon here. Just... Bang. Our own weapon. Of course, it doesn't actually like properly have a firing animation, but this is what it looks like when it's charged up. Pew 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 pew. Firefly. Firefly, are you okay? Yes, sir. Alright. There are too many of you for you to fail alone. We need to stick together and break through. We're here for you. We're all here to help. Why? Don't you believe in me? I can do it. I'll keep everyone safe. We do believe in you. Everyone here is counting on you because you matter to us. I matter. You do. Don't forget, you're one of us now. You're fighting to protect everyone. Let us protect you too. We'll cover the rear. On it. We're right beside you, Firefly. As the battle wears on, Firefly unleashes force with a ferocity none has seen before. The group carves through wave after wave of enemies, entering the Stella Road encirclement and pushing towards the exit. Then... Fine. Stay. Down. Ah! Firefly, you okay? Okay. I'm fine. She's as pale as a ghost. It has a story to worry. What is it? Something's wrong with Firefly. Nothing's wrong. I'm perfectly healthy. Is it your limit? For that avalanche thing? I'm afraid so. You think that many times in a row, the mental toll isn't unimaginable? Firefly, are you alright? Just otherwise we're regrouping. We're gonna get surrounded again. I'm not tired. I can keep going. I have to protect Firefly. Eh? My body won't move. I am actually tired. Forget it. Pull the plug and taser in. Anything? Telemetry is all over the place. You run the numbers back to the lab, but don't hold your breath. Firefly, any physical changes? Well, give it a rest. Asking the subject actually worked, they wouldn't need to pay us. It hurt. Every day, it hurts. And I felt so sad. Honestly, I hated it. I hated all of it. Listen to me, Firefly. You don't need to force a smile. Every day in that place is nothing but pain. If anything, you have every right to cry. Right? But the tears won't come. Did I do something wrong? Am I weird? No, of course not. You have feelings like everyone else, like any other kid. You simply haven't found them yet. You look your feelings as a way to protect yourself. One day, the lock will break open. Professor, I think I understand. When it hurts, when it's unbearable, I want to cry. I'm crying, too. Hey, over here! You're not laying your finger on Firefly! Ah! Goodness! Yeah, perfect timing. I didn't think we'd return the favor this fast. I've always said you can run from a debt, but you can pay back a favor while you're still breathing. You're right. You must keep little Firefly safe. Hey, stay with me! No, we're overrun. I have to at least get Firefly out. Everyone's going down. Because of me. Why don't you all believe in me? I can do it. I'll keep everyone safe. We do believe in you. Everyone here is counting on you. Because you matter to us. I matter. You do. Don't forget, you're one of us now. You're fighting to protect everyone. Oh, let us protect you too. Avalanche, can you hear me? Looks like you can. Won't forgive anyone who hurts Professor. If Tired cries, I cry. So, listen to me. Wake up. Wait with me. We have to protect the people who matter. This time, it's no playing games. For protection, do your best to save them all. Let go. Battle time. Oh, we actually have the upgrades. We're waiting for cooldown SNA. Rapid fire bullets. Why is it so tanky? Yes.
Pika pika. Hotaru ga moriagete ageru.
Have I really sold every stage? It's so cool that she has 2 ultimate animations. Literal Sword of Light. Almost. One more stage and we're able to do a temple. Like right at the very end. Actually, yeah. We'll do the temple once we finish the story. Oh hey, it's the big pusher boy. I'm not afraid of you. Keep flying, Avalanche. Higher. Faster. Not enough. I can keep going. Avalanche, please. My head. It hurts. But it feels different this time. It hurts, but I don't hate it. Keep everyone safe. Absolutely flabbergasted. Incredible. She's so fast. Avalanche's output is off the charts. Did Firefly push past her own limits? Initiating serious mode. Commencing attack. Is it over? Yeah, looks like it. Where's Firefly? Up. Hunter, over there. Firefly, you know who I am? Tyrion? Are you injured? Does it hurt anywhere? My head hurts a little, but I won. That's a nice image. She worked incredibly hard. I wasn't playing around this time. I fought with everything I had. You did. Your courage saved us all. Firefly, did you just... What? You smiled. You look completely natural. I smiled. Yeah, it was a cute smile too. I want to see. Ryan, let me see it. You can't look directly at your own face. That's what the photo capture is for. Let's capture this moment. Then, will you take my photo, Aaron? Leave it to me. Let me fix the focus. All set. Ready, Firefly? Alright, here we go. Wait. I have something to say. What is it? Professor, are you watching? I think I'm lucky to have met you. I feel the exact same way. Desert, am I an ordinary kid now? Well, I can't give you a perfect score just yet. You're still growing after all. But I promise you this. You are the student I am the proudest of. You're proud of me. I'm so happy. And you're the best professor in the world. Does that make you happy? Of course. This is the best thing I've ever heard. I'm tired. You're my first friend. My best friend. Thank you for always playing with me. Got it. Yeah, it looks great. Can I see the photo? But can't stay awake. I'm sleepy. Firefly? Hey, Firefly! Firefly, wake up! Firefly! He's fading fast. We have to leave the monolith now. If we don't... Firefly, you gonna... Okay. Professor, Aaron. I'm not lonely anymore. I'm no longer alone. That's fun. More friends are always good. I can rest now, right? And the finalema. How's Firefly? Don't worry. Not a scratch on her, and her breathing is steady. She's unconscious from exhaustion. We're lucky it's nothing serious. It's a relief. Just a while ago, we escaped the monolith and carried unconscious Firefly back to Kness's office. Who's it? Oh, hi, Igla. Or Igna. Igla is from Girls Online 2, sorry. It's Igna. Sorry to interrupt. Igna? I dropped everything the second the report came in. I have the full picture. Thank you for keeping Firefly safe. It's the other way around. Firefly saved us. And so, without you there, I doubt she'd make it out alone. The monolith was Firefly's training ground. Having with its internal space alters the steroid count. Someone's clearly weaponizing the technology. Damn, nice nickname. Eagle is a character from Girls Online 2. She was an antagonist character. She was like super was like well dressed, and the story kept referring to her being like super well dressed and prim and proper, elegant. And it just stuck to our brain. This whole disaster the work of the people trying to capture her? We need more concrete evidence, but I know who's behind this. Ironically, this crisis yields the perfect outcome. Our emotional bond with you triggers a massive breakthrough. Our new combat data shatters every previous record. The numbers speak for themselves. No one handles Avalanche better than Firefly. For us, this is excellent news. For certain others, nightmare. The scheming researchers. Precisely. Right now, they're likely shaking their boots back at the lab. They stake their careers into defying the higher-ups and proving nothing but their incompetence. Their credibility at the Eye of Grace is shot. They will pay for this. They will pay for this. I'm launching an internal investigation to ensure this never happens again. I'll leave it to you. Also, I want Firefly in a specialized facility. When she recovers, we'll run a full checkup. Wonder what banner will be next in the next update. Well, first we get the Shire rerun banner, and then we get to guess what it is. But we just had Umbra, and then we just had Lux now. We had Umbra, then we had a rerun of Aqua Chitose, then we have Lux here, and we have another rerun of a Lux thing. So it feels like the next one could either be Ignis or Terra, it feels like. We do? There's an important matter to discuss. About Firefly's future, her living situation and education. Asking you to take her in was a stopgap. After this incident, her safety is fully guaranteed. For us, Ines, you're busy. Perhaps it's time to entrust Firefly to someone else reliable. Like you? Precisely. That proves she needs a healthy, unrestricted environment to reach her potential. You have my word, you won't suffer any mistreatment in her new home. And with that, your grace. Well, naturally you don't trust me. But wrong. That's not what I meant. If you have concerns, we can sign a magical contract. Offer her an environment where her talents can flourish, along with a much better life than the one she's living. Better life? Mind if I cut in? You care to share your thoughts, Tyrant? Should we really dictate her future without asking her first? I think we need to respect Firefly's wishes. I agree. Let her decide for herself when she wakes up then. I understand. Well, I'm afraid the outcome is already set in stone. Several days later. We're back, Alicia. Sorry to keep you waiting. I didn't think it'd take this long. Don't worry, I'm not leaving until Firefly's situation is settled. I wouldn't be able to sleep if I left knowing she was okay. Or left without knowing she was okay. You're such a worrywart. Tyrant! Firefly! How are you feeling? Everything okay? Yeah. I feel amazing. I have enough energy to stay up and play with Tyrant all night. Glad to hear it. Seeing how close you all are makes me a bit jealous. Igna, thank you for treating Firefly. I'm merely fulfilling my duties. Ultimately, this incident is a lapse on our organization's part. So, what about Firefly's custody? Has a decision been made? The answer is obvious. Firefly is here of her own free will. That is her answer. I want to stay with Professor and Diane. Firefly? Then I won't introduce me further. Before I leave, I have a word of caution for you both. We may have guaranteed Firefly the life she wants, but the surveillance won't stop. As long as she controls Avalanche, the Aya Grace will regard her as a dangerous weapon. Absolute freedom is out of the question. Is anything unexpected to happen? No. Firefly isn't a weapon anymore. From now on, she's an ordinary little girl. Anything like this ever happens again, I'll put a stop to it. Me and Alicia. I'll be there in a heartbeat. No matter what, Firefly's life is her own. Thank you for the reassurance. I'll take my leave then. Igna? I want to thank you again. We couldn't have saved Firefly without you. You're welcome. I gained a great deal from this as well. And the best part was getting to know you. I'd like to line up my trump cards in advance. Expect more commissions from me in the future. Yep, you won't turn me down. Refill Max Ignis, Umbra, Aqua, and Luxtium, dismissing Terra. Aren't they kind of the same? Igna. You never know what she's thinking. I've known her for longer, but she's still a mystery to me. I'm sure you've noticed. Igna treats Firefly well, but likely only because she's a valuable test subject, not because she cares about her. We fundamentally disagree there, making it hard for me to trust her. As long as we know she won't hurt Firefly, that's enough for me. We can't expect everyone to think like us. Very convincing. Anyway, are you heading back? Yeah, mission accomplished. I'm heading out tomorrow. Everyone at the New Star Guild is probably worried about me. No. Marion, don't go. Yes, sir. Firefly? Marion? We stay together. Thanks, Firefly. But I have to go back. No. Stay together. Stay by Firefly's side. Forever. Oh, this is tricky. Firefly, I know how you feel, but you have to be reasonable. Rip connection. Again. Oh wow. Is stable now? Are we good? Are we stable? Is our connection stable? Man, our Twitch stream's connection is quite oof. Oh, there we go. It's back up on Twitch now. Just waiting for it to fully stabilize for you so we can finish this. Is it good now? Are we good? Does it look good? Okay. I'll always be a friend, no matter where I am. And it won't be long before we see each other again. And can I just say? A trekker's job is to travel everywhere. I can come visit you anytime I want. Really? Yep. Plus, I'm more at the center of the continent. I'll pass through all the time. Whoa! What's wrong? If you're leaving tomorrow, Tyan, we're playing tonight. I won't let you sleep. Wait, you're serious about staying up all night? Alright, you win. Three of us are having a slumber party tonight. A slumber party? What's that? It sounds fun. Let's do that. It looks like we'll be seeing a lot of each other. I'll be counting on your help until Firefly grows up. You know, you've done a lot for us lately, and I haven't properly thanked you. It was a coincidence, but I'm grateful it was you who found Firefly. Ryan, my best friend. I should be thanking you. Firefly is my best friend too. And so, the girl who once closed herself off begins a new chapter in her life, taking her first step towards becoming an ordinary girl. And thus the story concludes. Finish now. And that should give us enough for a single tempo. Gosh, imagine the us getting Firefly, all it took was for us to read the story. That'd be really funny. Okay. Tempo for Firefly in 3, 2, 1. Bang. Aw, no rainbow in the background. Could convert still. Okay, rank it gold. Double gold though, so helps us a refund a bit. Very close. We're getting really close. We're getting really close. We need a couple more bullets. But that'll probably happen off stream. So. Blah blah blah. Alright, we can do a single pull on. Imagine we pull. Realize the hint is the rainbow like yesterday. Like a blue. Could convert. Regular books. We just throw those in whenever we hit the pause. But yeah. I think that is where we'll leave off since our stream still is being super duper like disconnecty and whatnot. Yeah, the hint is right in the background. So we will end the stream here. Gonna swap this over. Head incoming static, hold on. Okay, so we will end out the stream here. Don't think we have any planned streams for tomorrow or anything. So we will keep that. We'll keep that open, but we might just be video editing for the rest of the week. But essentially, next week we should have Arknight stream. Arknight related stream. So expect that to happen. When does the Arknights event happen? I'll double check. 6 days. That happens on the 21st. So that is a Thursday. That's a Thursday. So we'll probably do like a short like Stella Sora stream or Arknight stream like before that, maybe on like Tuesday or something, depending on how we feel. Just like casual playing kind of thing. But for now, the main scheduled stream that's upcoming will be next Thursday on the 21st. We will be playing the Arknights, like the next Arknights event. It is the plan. But for now, we will see you all later. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a great rest of the day and or night. We will see you all then. Hopefully our connection has less issues later. Bye-bye.